It's incredibly interesting to have an architecture school within an art school. And then that art school is also located within Chicago makes it a really compelling place to study architecture.
At the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, design is taught in a large interdisciplinary department: architecture, interior architecture, and designed objects. All of those disciplines share resources and often share coursework. We also work very closely with the Department of Historic Preservation. We have some overlapping curriculum in that area that's very rich.
The interdisciplinary nature of the school definitely offers a more well-rounded experience for me to be able to go across the street and see what kids in fibers are doing, or go across the Art Institute and see what they're doing in sculpture or ceramics. I think all these practices and programs are very closely connected, so I will be able to lead this program and become an accredited architect while still exploring these really fun intersections of architecture that I'm interested in.
I think architecture really deals with people and space and our desires, our fears. As a department, we really believe that future designers need to be comfortable with and kind of explore, unknown territories, uncertain questions, new questions. We need to kind of allow for transversal forms of exploration.
We have incredibly diverse faculty, and not just in a traditional sense, but maybe in the ways that they approach or think about architecture and the built environment. So we have people like Paula Aguirre who are working on kind of community engagement, but also urbanism and a planning scale. Linda Keene is thinking about ecology and issues of climate change, specifically in Chicago and in the river. I think it's this kind of diversity and proliferation of different views within the faculty that kind of creates a really potent and vibrant space for students to work and learn.
We really share a vision through which we think that the idea of thinking, making and sharing, and those practices of thinking, making and sharing are really the critical imperatives for the 21st century.
What the school offers is freedom. I think that's probably the biggest quality why you'd want to study here. If you're looking to develop kind of a unique, interesting, and maybe risky point of view in the world, I think SAIC would be the place to do that. You feel an individuality within your cohort, and everyone's pursuing what is most interesting to them.
We compete to the top schools in the world, so we have all the same kind of laboratory, studio space, making space. But the most important resource, I think, is the city and the communities that we collaborate with. Chicago is a great city to test ideas and to explore ideas about architecture and urban issues.
I think the magic of AIADO is that it doesn't have a single philosophy or a single ideology. We really celebrate a kind of diversity of views, and from that there's a kind of really potent ferment of different kinds of ideas that can come forward, many of which don't fit within traditional definitions of architecture.